What's going on, you guys? Gaming Addict here. So this is going to be a little bit of a mini rant. You know, Xbox is no question they've dropped the ball multiple times this year. From games being canceled, games being delayed, or just overall making mediocre games. This isn't necessarily this year, the past couple years. So, with the whole Crackdown thing getting delayed, I feel a certain way that, they're hyping pre-order specials of the Xbox One X. Like Microsoft, like Xbox, this is not enough to overshadow a big third party, one of your only AAA titles really coming out this holiday, by stating, "Yo, we have a Scorpio edition for you." You need to do something, and you need to do something fast, because as much as I hate to say this, the industry's looking at you like you're a laughing stock in the industry right now. I mean, every time you're in the media, it's something negative, and I hate to say this, and I'm being all love here. The Xbox brand has done a lot for me in my whole life, not necessarily financial, like most people be acting like you can't rep a brand because, you ain't making money in the stocks, but the ecosystem, the people I've met, it's helped me out a lot in my life. So I don't want to see the brand fail. But you got to do something. Like, I've said multiple videos that you guys are on the right track. It's just the games. But now, this is ridiculous. You cancel Crackdown on what's today? Today is a Friday. You cancel Crackdown on a Wednesday. You announce an Xbox One X pre-order on a Friday, like the special edition pre-order, the Scorpio edition, and it's cool and dandy and everything, but you need more than just that. You need more than just the people who pick up Scorpio or the Xbox One X on day one. They're gonna have something special. You guys gotta bring it to Gamescom. You have to, and Phil Spencer, I highly doubt anyone from Microsoft was watching this, but if you got something in the woodworks for a year or two down the line, like, I think you gotta, part of me feels like you're gonna have to break your rule and show it. Like, even if it's just a cinematic trailer. Look how big just something like Metroid announced. They just showed a picture, and the entire internet exploded. Look at Last of Us. They showed a 30-second trailer. The entire internet exploded. Sometimes just showing what you're working on will give your fans hope in that brand, because that is what your fans are lacking right now. Am I in an ecosystem that is giving up in their field? Because that's what it's looking like, Microsoft. It's looking like you're giving up in the gaming industry, and you're doing as least as you possibly can. It's like Rand said, it's looking like you're trying to go the Steam way. We know that millions of people millions of people might be exaggerating, but we know millions of people want we want Half-Life 3. Well, I don't want Half-Life 3. I personally don't give two shits about Half-Life 3. But we want Half-Life 3, but they're like, why should we make Half-Life 3 when we make them bank off of license? Every third-party title that is on the store, when they buy it, Microsoft gets a cut. So, at the end of the day, do you guys probably need it? No. Even though you guys are doing bad in sales, hardware, you guys are still making plenty of money off a third party. And that's all fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, it's like, do you want to be known for what you guys have been known for here lately? I mean, look how much of a laughing stock. Look at the kind of beat downs that your hardcore fans, your fanboys, have been receiving on the internet. And I know that the console wars is personally stupid to me, but at the end of the day, it's like, these are the fans that are at the end of the day, they're going to follow you regardless. And they can't even really defend your brand anymore. There's really nothing to defend. You guys need to... I don't want to see this brand fail, but at the end of the day, it's looking like that might be out of my hands. And I don't think it. Saying the brand's gonna fail, I believe is a little exaggerating. It's still making plenty of money. Xbox is still gonna be around. You can use the what's the word I'm looking for? You can use the excuse that the sales at the moment's down because of the X, and that would be a fair assumption. People made the same excuse for the Pro, and it lost MPD, not worldwide, but it lost MPD just about every month when it was announced, all the way up to it announced, and then it took the reins back for a couple months. So that could be it. But tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think Microsoft is admitted defeat? And I don't even think it's necessarily this gen. Like, I think they might be admitting defeat overall, because I feel like if you were trying to establish a brand for next gen, which I'll make another video on what I think Microsoft is doing, you would be building something up to take to next gen, and we just haven't seen that. But we'll have to see what happens with Recore. We'll have to see what happens with any kind of game they make in the future. If they reboot Fable, it's still early. Phil Spencer's only been there for 3.5 years. So, and a lot of people was like, oh, start blaming. The majority of the shit that's going down isn't Phil Spencer's fault. A lot of these deals were made before Phil Spencer, and he had to be the one to announce the bad repercussions, like games being canceled, like Scalebound, multiple delays, like Crackdown, like all these games. Those signatures were signed long before Phil got there. But it's like I said, tell me what you guys think. Do you think Microsoft needs to step it up? Because I personally do. I think that the amount of market share they're losing, they were doing decent every year trying to build up that backlash they had from 2013. But tell me what you guys think in the description. In the comment section. I'm out of here. Peace.